Hello and welcome back to Crypto Schnack. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. I hope you have a wonderful start into the week. And today we will look into some topics that are not directly related to Tesla news. We will look into the movement of a lot of companies from California to Texas, including Elon Musk and the reasons why Elon Musk is moving to Texas. Furthermore, we will look at the Starlink beta service, the amount of money it costs and potential revenue for the future, and what kind of issues it can solve. And as always in the background, guys, we do see the Giga Austin Construction site, and the speed of construction is, as always, good. And for Jeff Roberts, who allowed me to use his content, thank you so much for that. And let's dive into the video right now. So guys, there are a lot of companies and as well personalities moving from California to Texas or even to Florida. So it seems like the Silicon Valley, the way it has been in the past, won't be the same in the future, and there are some interesting facts why that is the case. So first of all, one of the reasons is that the taxes are pretty high in California, and of course the sunny state of Florida or Texas might be a bit more lucrative to do business. In this case, Texas is interesting as the taxes are much lower. And we know all the dispute that Elon Musk had in the beginning of the year, March, with the authorities in California. And building a factory in Austin is one of the reasons he is moving to Texas. But as well, guys, don't forget SpaceX is as well located in Texas. So it makes a lot of sense for him to move over there to Texas. And again, Fremont, a factory that has been established by Tesla for a long time now, seems to be working pretty well. And I think there is a time when Tesla won't be, Elon Musk in this case, doesn't need to take care so much anymore about the factory in Fremont. So I think the size and the potential revenues that come from the Giga Austin will be much bigger than in Fremont, and Fremont will stay an important role of the company. But I think if we move forward 10 years, I think that Fremont will be just one factory of many, and based on the capacity that is limited to around 500,000 to 550,000 cars, it will be a smaller factory. It will be the first factory that Tesla had. And in this case, it makes a lot of sense for Elon Musk to move to Texas to focus himself on building this factory the way they like it, the way they have learned to build factories. So as well as the Giga Berlin and Giga Shanghai. Another reason or another companies that are actually moving and have moved already is Oracle, FileTrails, Question Pro, Joule Labs. So there are some names that might be not the most famous one, but it is adding up. And it seems like we have seen that in the election in 2020, Joe Biden versus Trump. And I'm just totally political neutral here. I'm not saying any opinion about that, but we did see that over the past 10, 15 years, the Democratic votes have increased in Texas. And this is also reason because a lot of Democratic voters have moved from California to Texas. So the shift in the people who are moving to Texas, which have good education, and I'm not saying that Republicans don't have good education, but those people who are able to work with such good companies are moving to Texas because they do move there as well. And it seems like based on a survey, a lot of around 65 to 70% of the people believe that more and more people will leave California for another state, and Texas seems to be the favorite one. So guys, this also is really important for Tesla. So Tesla is building a factory in a state that is changing, a state that demographics are changing, the way people think are changing. Maybe not, Texas is not going to be the same anymore as 10 years ago. So I do think it is really important to have the factory over there. If people with high net worth or high net income are moving to Texas, this really helps them. Again, I do find the market in Texas is more interesting, as the Cybertruck is a perfect car for people who are born in Texas, not in Tesla, in Texas, and that have this cowboy or Texas lifestyle, or however you want to call it. And a Cybertruck or a truck itself fits perfectly to Texas, and Texas is a big state, the biggest in the United States. So it makes a lot of sense for Tesla to continue investing money in here. And I mentioned in another video that I believe the Boring company will play a big role in Texas too. And then we have the SpaceX. Moving to SpaceX, actually, the Starlink beta version of the internet is already launched, and we do know in some areas already the prices that will be around $99. I do not think that the $99 will stay that way. I think they will decrease. They will make it cheaper, but the first version would cost $99 with an initial investment of $499 for the Starlink kit. Combining all that, guys, don't forget this is another major market Tesla, or in this case Elon Musk, is entering with Starlink, and there's so much revenue to be done. And if we imagine how many people are using Netflix, just to take the example, Netflix, around $15 to $20 per user, having around 150 million users or more, and being really a lot of the stock is being a lot worth. I do believe if you just count that down to the numbers that Starlink could reach and the amount of people it could reach if it has a competitive price, I think the $99 is still way too high. But if it's getting to a competitive price, we are talking here about another stock that could involve, if it is making an IPO, and there's a lot of money that could be made over there. Not including that Starlink could solve an issue of the so-called telehealth. Telehealth is a booming market where over the internet, with connectivity, the health industry is trying to help a lot of people that are in rural areas or in countries where they don't have the support they need. And in this case, connectivity, saving data and all that could help the telehealth market to expand. And in this case, Starlink is playing a key role, because without Starlink, a lot of areas won't be reachable. And I think that Starlink could play here a major role in helping to the health industry to further grow in areas where help is needed. So a big issue could be solved here, not only the internet itself, but also the health industry. So combining all that and taking into account how Tesla is evolving and bringing new products month by month and new updates, SpaceX increasing its flights and technology is expanding to be maybe on Mars soon, and now Starlink having such a potential, there is more game-changing things to happen, and I'm really excited about that, because Starlink is talked about, but I think the same with the Boring company. I think that people don't realize yet how it can change the way we live, the way we are connected. And yeah, I'm really excited to see that. And guys, I hope you enjoyed my video today with some different topics. And if you did, do consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that, and wish you a wonderful Monday, guys.